The U.S. Consumer Financial Protection Bureau just announced a release of a new rule that could affect your mortgage payments. Let's see what happens. My name is Elena Garrett, and I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Central in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas. Without further ado, let's jump right in. So what just happened and what does it mean for your mortgage? The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau on June 28, 2021, issued a rule called 2021 Mortgage Servicing COVID-19 Rule that basically brings more cushion to those homeowners who are currently behind on their payments. If your mortgage has a delinquent status attached to it, if there is a delinquent status attached to it, pay very close attention to this rule. You receive 4 protections, additional protections or cushions that are currently being implemented for you. Number 1, this rule applies to those mortgages that are delinquent, where the homeowner is still in the house. If you left the house, if Elvis have left the building, this rule may not apply, but I'm not quite 100% sure. So just text me if you need more information on that. Assuming that you're still in the building, if you're still in the house, these 4 protections now go in place. Number 1, if you're not currently in forbearance, the mortgager has to make a reasonable good faith effort to contact you and to basically force the conversation about forbearance on you. They need to go over your option. They need to offer you the option of whether or not you're actually eligible for forbearance. And if you're not eligible for forbearance, they must give you other remediation option that would allow you to avoid going into foreclosure right away. Number 2, if you're already in forbearance, I'm assuming you're already in forbearance, right? Okay, if you're already in forbearance, then the rule requires the mortgage company to let you know, to proactively reach out to you, take initiative, get with you on the date when you're 45 days before your forbearance ends, and start looking at your exit options that would give you opportunities to restructure your loan or make some kind of an exit that does not involve foreclosure. So what does it mean? That means a huge delay in the start of the foreclosure process, because they need to reach out to you. You need to receive your options. You need to review those options. They need to give you time to implement those options. What does that mean for your mortgage? It means that during that time, you could be working behind the scenes to muster additional financial help to bring your mortgage current, and of course, take advantage of those options that they're giving to you to stabilize your financial situation. Delays. You are not being foreclosed on until this process ends. Number 3, those homeowners who are more than 120 days behind on their mortgage and who don't have a forbearance as an option for them, maybe they already ran out of the forbearance extensions. For those homeowners, the lender must give you an opportunity to potentially sell your house and give you time to complete all those processes. So they cannot be working behind your back while you're trying to sell your home or trying to find ways to repay the delinquency. They cannot be working behind your back to sabotage your efforts and to just yank the rug from under you and say, sorry, your foreclosure is tomorrow. So now they have to offer you this time to exit out of your house. And number 4, if for some reason they cannot contact you, that means that they cannot offer you all of those protections that we just discussed. They must show that they have made a reasonable effort for at least 90 days to do so. That means that if within 90 days they cannot contact you, they can still proceed then with whatever the foreclosure step that they have to go through. But during this 90 days, you're still protected by this rule. This is not to say that you should not contact or you should avoid talking to your lender. No. By all means, make sure that you're in discussion, that you're looking at all your options, but the 90-day rule allows you a little bit more time to resolve your issue if for some reason they cannot get a hold of you. This is it for now. There is a lot of information in that rule that I really wish I had time to discuss, but I don't want to make this video too long. This is a brief summary of the rule. I'm not a lawyer, just a brief description, brief disclaimer. I'm not a lawyer. If you're already working with a debt attorney or bankruptcy attorney or with the foreclosure attorney, please contact them, ask them how this rule affects your situation, and good luck to you. And hopefully we all can resolve our financial issues and move happily ever after. Again, my name is Elena Garrett, and I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Central. Stay tuned, subscribe. I have the whole playlist full of videos for you. Let's solve our financial issues together.